Hey, if selling your home is on your 2023 New Year's resolution list, then this video is going to be for you. I'm Jeff Goolsby from the Goolsby Group at Real Broker here in Roseville, and today I'm sharing with you the top 5 New Year's resolutions that you should make if you plan on selling your home next year. Now, the market might seem a little bit intimidating, a little shifty. There's some unknowns out there, but if you follow these 5 resolutions, it will help you prepare. And you'll be in a position to win really regardless of whatever the market conditions are. So let's jump into it. Resolution number 1, and this might parallel some resolutions that you already have set for yourself, but it's check in with your finances first. Now this is key before beginning any sort of real estate endeavor, whether you're purchasing a home, selling a home, or even refinancing. You're gonna need to look at what money you might need available so that you can do some improvements, so that you can do some repairs, so that you can just plan on moving out of your house. There's some things that you're gonna have to factor there. And real quick, so that you can better prepare for those resolutions, I'm gonna just kind of rattle off like the top 3. Number 1 is the cost of improvements and repairs. In the past, you could pretty much put your home up on the market without having to worry about doing anything. Now you have to put some effort into making sure that your home shows well and it meets the demand from today's current buyer. So number 1 is prepare for improvements and repairs. Number 2, prepare for the cost of actually moving out of your home. Are you moving out of your home before it sells? If so, you're gonna need to have some cash available so that you can hire movers, so that you can put a down payment on your next place, so that maybe you can put a down payment on a rental or pay first and last month's rent plus a security deposit if that's what you're doing. So number 2 is prepare for the additional cost of moving, and know that you might need to have that cash in hand, or you might need to build a strategy around getting some cash available. Maybe that comes from closing on the sale of your home first and doing a rent back. Maybe that comes from opening up a line of credit that you can pull a little bit of cash out of the equity of your home. Maybe that means using credit cards, but be careful there if you are planning on purchasing another property right after that. And number 3 in understanding your budget and getting your money right for your move is if you are planning on purchasing a home, having the conversation with your lender now, making sure that you're qualified for the purchase that you want to make. That's a critical component before you go through this whole process of investing in your home, getting it ready for the market, only to find out that maybe you aren't qualified to buy the home that you really want. So why would you really sell, right? So those are my 3 tips in terms of getting your money right when it comes time to preparing for that resolution. The second resolution of the top 5 is to put your team together. Now, this is coming from a real estate agent, so I'm gonna say just the number 1 thing that you need to do is reach out to your real estate agent that you trust, because more than likely they have an entire team of people that are here to support you anyhow. But if they don't, or if you would rather for some reason not go about that process in that way, then start thinking about who the people that you're going to need in place to help you with this. Or what people might you need just to help you to prepare, right? So who's your team of vendors that are gonna help fix up your house? What kind of manpower or woman power do you have for moving and packing up boxes and things like that, if that's the sort of support you need? Start thinking now about who your team of people are that are gonna support you. My top 3 that I would recommend are, for sure, your realtor, for sure, good mortgage broker, and then 3, who are the heavy lifters? Who are the people that are gonna physically support you in packing up some things, decluttering, and doing stuff like that? Third resolution you need to make if you wanna be successful in 2023 is understand your home's condition now. So what I mean by that is, a lot of times just after living in our homes for a while, we kind of get blinded by everyday life, right? We start to not notice certain things. So having, for one, your realtor come over and analyzing the condition of your home, or just having a friend come over and checking out your house. Like, hey buddy, come on over, see my house. I'll treat you to dinner or lunch or coffee or whatever. And just like give me your super honest opinion on what you think. Can you smell my dogs? Do you see anything that maybe just I've overlooked over the years? Help point me in the direction so that I can get to work on some items that I might have been overlooking, or at least I can begin to prepare for those things. Resolution number 4 is once you've identified what projects you need to take on, get to work on mapping out those projects. Here's what I want you to know about selling your home in 2023 in Roseville is that I believe we're going to see an uptick in inventory greater than we've seen before in spring. The reason being is because more homes than ever before were withdrawn from the market towards fall and winter of 2022. And because of that, I think some of those homes are going to come back onto the market in spring. I think we're going to return to normal levels of inventory, meaning normal amounts of sellers are going to sell their home, where we hadn't seen that in the last like 3 years. And overall, I think it's going to be a more competitive time. So the faster you can get to work on preparing for those projects, the more likely you'll be able to get your home on the market quickly and be successful in 2023. And the fifth tip, probably already know this one, but get to work on clearing out some of the clutter. Now, my pro tip for this is to go get a storage unit. Take your time just getting things out, putting stuff in storage. You can always manage it later, but the key right now is to just start removing things out of your way. And it's best to get a storage unit, go put those items in storage, kind of get them out of sight for a while. Just focus on the mission at hand, which is preparing your home for the market. I hope you find this list helpful. These are just 5 of our 10 resolutions that you should be making if you're planning on selling your home in Roseville in 2023. Go check out in the description here in this video, you can check out a link to our blog post that we put together, which is the top 10 resolutions that you need to make if you're planning on selling your home in Roseville in 2023. And of course, I mentioned this in my video earlier, but if you need support in this way, if you're looking for your team members and you need somebody to kind of guide you along this process, then that's us. We help people position themselves to win when it comes to buying or selling a home in the Roseville area. So please reach out to me at the Goolsby Group, at Real Broker, so that we can help position you to win as well.